We're going to freaking talk about intuition today, and I just wanted to give you an example before we even start the video of why you should follow your intuition. So I was on a 2-hour walk, just doing my little affirmations like I do every day. And I started getting an idea for a YouTube video, the one that I'm making right now. And I just started getting all these ideas, and I was like, yes, this is great. I can't wait to film this video once I get done walking. And I got this little pull, this little tug, if you will, that's like, no, you need to film it right now. And I was like, I have 20 minutes left of my walk. I do not need to film it right now. And I just kept thinking about that. I was like, no, like, you should probably just film it right now. And I'm like, nope, I'm finishing my walk, completing my task, and then I will do it. Guess what? I got a text that completely just sent me off the rocker. Like, I should have filmed the video then. So let's talk about what is intuition. It is a little tug, it is a whisper, okay? If you're trying to figure out what's actually the higher self, my intuition speaking versus like anxiety or something like that, anxiety, your ego, that is a very loud voice, and it'll be trying to convince you. It'll be saying, this is why you need to do this. This is like, do this or else this could happen. Like, it is loud. It is explaining. It is trying to convert you to its way of thinking. Your intuition, on the other hand, is soft. It's a little tug. It's a little, let's not do that. Hey, it might not be safe right here. You know, it's so quiet and gentle, and it's not going to tell you why. It's going to tell you the command, and that's it. It's not going to sit there and explain to you, because guess what? Your higher self, even as it's trying to tell you what to do, you have free will, so it cannot make you do it. So it's not going to sit there and try to convince you. It'll let you make the same mistake. All it is giving you guidance, okay? It's saying, just so you know, if I were you, since this is just some advice from the you that's already lived this life, I would do this. That's all it's doing. It's just a little, okay? That's how you know. How to trust your intuition? Very easy. You don't do it, you realize you did wrong, and then you realize when you do follow your intuition, things kind of work out. Okay, it's not a logical thing, okay? It's spiritual. You get guidance, okay? Now let's talk about what I actually wanted to speak about in this video, which is, I think I've made a video before, either here on TikTok, about spoiled brat syndrome, which is basically just when you say you want something, like, don't ease up on it, okay? Or another way is you are in control of your reality. You get to choose every single thing. So when something comes up that isn't fully what you want, you don't need to accept it. The story I was going to tell you is that we've been looking for a house for a few months. I've been finding things that are close, but not exactly what I want, what I set out to manifest. Now, I haven't really been manifesting it that hard, you know. I've been kind of putting it on the back burner of my affirmations. So I saw a house that was pretty darn close to what I wanted. I was like, that works out. And I got that little tug, you know, the one I was just talking about. It's like, no, that's not what you said you wanted. Like, you need to go after what you wanted. And so I was like, you know what? You're right. I am the creator of my own reality. I am the spoiled brat. I get exactly what I want. And literally right after I thought that, I got this other little tug, my little intuition. And it said to me, hey, why don't you check this website that you've never checked before? And I was like, you know what? Yeah. So I looked, and I found a house that is exactly everything that I wanted. It was the exact acreage, the exact color, everything about it was perfect, okay? And I'm not saying we're getting this house. Actually, I know we're not, because that's what that text was. It was saying that it is my man saying, no, I don't like it. So I know that, but I do think overall It was a sign that said what you were looking for is out there. The exact thing that you were looking for is out there, and it will make its way to you. So part of me is bummed because I was like, oh, see, I found it exactly, and then it didn't work out. But the other part of me is like, it's fine, because I know that the perfect house, I know every single one of my manifestations has to come through. And that's what you should know too. Every single thing that you're manifesting for, the reason you feel that strong desire is because it is out there and it is searching for you, okay? So I definitely can feel the frustration right now, but it is okay. So let's sum up this video. Follow those little tugs. And that means you have to kind of be quiet. You have to give yourself space to actually hear those tugs. Like I said, everything else is very loud. Okay, these are very soft little tugs. So if you are just completely drowning yourself in consuming social media, if you are always under the influence, if you are always doing this thing so that your mind is always distracted and you never have to sit in silence, you're never going to hear those intuitions, those little tugs, because it's so quiet, and you have to actually kind of be listening out for them, so you've got to give yourself space and quiet, okay? And they might not even come up immediately, like if you haven't been quiet, if you haven't been listening to them for a while, they're not just immediately going to start jumping out at you. You have to keep listening. Once you start hearing them and listening to them and grasping it, more and more come, okay? It's just like any synchronicity, okay? If you start looking out for angel numbers, at first, oh my goodness, these flies, sorry. At first, you might just see one a day, one angel number a day. You're gonna be like, that's so great. And then all of a sudden, you're seeing 50 all the time. Like literally now, guys, I cannot get away from angel numbers. They're every freaking where. You know what? That's probably what my house is. I can bet you my house is going to end up being an angel number because they're crazy. They're crazy. And also, once you start manifesting like bigger things, like if you start saying everything in my life is perfect, everything works out in my favor, literally everything changes, but it starts out slow. So when you first start out saying like everything in my life is perfect, you're not going to like wake up, or at least I did it. Wake up and like 100 things be different. That's just not how it's going. But at first it was just like one random little thing that I'm like, wow, that's kind of crazy that happened. But now, like this weekend, so many crazy things happened. I literally got a job opportunity, I guess, that I really wasn't expecting, that came out of freaking nowhere. Literally is yesterday. Came out of nowhere. So, like, things just start happening. Like, this weekend has been such a great weekend. All this stuff has been aligning and things. So, I don't remember exactly where I was going with this. Literally, just things start off slow. And then once they get momentum, holy shit, okay? And the same with your little intuition, okay? You follow one, and all of a sudden two will come to you. And it just keeps snowballing and snowballing. And all of a sudden, you are making every decision correctly because you can follow it, okay? So, that's all for today. I hope this video helped you. Like I said, I was supposed to record it like 20 minutes ago, so it probably was going to be better then. But I did just stop in my walk, so I think I have like 6 minutes left in my walk, so we'll see. Anyway, love you guys. My affirmation ebook, it's literally just kind of like an affirmation challenge, but it's an ebook form, is down below. It's $2.99, or it is free if you have Kindle Unlimited. So go check that out. And that's all. Bye.